everyone. Now, there are so many different kinds of plants and animals around us, isn't it? We see so many different kinds of plants and animals, but to study each and every one of them is very difficult. So, what the scientists have done is that they have grouped these organisms into different groups. So there comes the use of classification. Now classification means grouping of organisms based on their similarities and differences. Okay. Now what are the advantages of classification? Like it makes the study simpler, easier and systematic. It helps to identify an organism easily. And if we know the characteristic of one organism, we get to know about all the characteristics of all the different organisms in that group. So classification means grouping of organisms based on their similarities and differences. Earlier, there were only two. The living world was divided into two. That is, the plant kingdom and the animal kingdom. Now, the plant kingdom and animal kingdom. But there were certain organisms which had characteristics of both plants and animals. For example, bacteria. So there came the need of a five kingdom classification which was put forward by R.H. Whitaker in the year 1969. So in 1969, R.H. Whitaker put forward the five kingdom classification, and now the living beings are divided into five kingdom monera, into five kingdoms. Kingdom monera, example bacteria; kingdom protista, example amoeba; kingdom fungi, example bread mold, mushroom, etc. Kingdom plantae included all the plants, and kingdom animalia, example is lion. Now what are the characteristics of kingdom monera? Now they are unicellular microscopic organisms, but they do not have a well-defined nucleus. Kingdom protista. These include amoeba, paramecium. They also are unicellular organisms, but they have a well-defined nucleus in them. Next is kingdom fungi. Fungi, they do not have chlorophyll. They are multicellular organisms and they are saprophytes. Saprophytes, that is living on dead and decaying organic matter. Kingdom plantae, they include all the plants. They are autotrophs. They are multicellular forms and they have chlorophyll in them, so they can make their own food. Now animals, they have the ability to move from one place to another. They are multicellular, but they are heterotrophs. That is, they depend upon others for food. Okay. Now here I have drawn the structure of a bacterial cell. You can see that the bacterial cell has got an outer layer which is called the cell wall. Then comes the cell membrane. Inside is the cytoplasm, the nuclear material, then cytoplasm and the stored food. And also it has got certain whip-like structures called flagella which helps them in locomotion. Now bacteria are of four different shapes: coccus, bacillus, spirillum and vibrio. Coccus means they are ball shaped like a berry, spherical in shape. Bacillus is rod shaped. The one which I have drawn here is rod shaped bacteria. Spirillum is spiral in shape and vibrio means comma shaped. Okay. Now about the uses of bacteria we will be learning later. Okay. I hope you have understood the five kingdom classification and what is its need. Okay. Thank you, children.